FDC former presidential candidate Kizza Besigye has always said that leaders should be subservient and servants to the public who elected them.
Leaders must be servants and the people must be masters.
His comments at odds with what the president said on Thursday when he announced that unlike civil servants who seek rewards, he's not a servant or an employee but a freedom fighter.
I hear some people saying that I am their servant. I'm not a servant of anybody. I am a freedom fighter. That's what I do, I don't do it because that I'm your servant. I'm not your servant. I am just a freedom fighter. I'm fighting for myself, for my beliefs. That's how I come in. I'm not an employee.
I said, wow, wow.
His comments have since then drawn rebuke from sections of the opposition.
Is out of order. The president is constitutionally bound to work for the welfare of Ugandans and to ensure that Ugandans are safe.
The president is right that nobody has hired him. He has taken up the work of being a politician, more so a liberation strugglist, on his own volition. That's what the president was meaning.
National leader, you are supposed to be galvanizing the people that you lead. You're supposed to be thinking about the people that you lead first before you even think about yourself.
A review of archive footage shows that Besigye made this comment a number of times.
Leaders will once again become servants and not masters. The people of this country will become the masters.
Perhaps, could the president's remarks have been a veiled salvo towards Besigye?
Leaders of our country have relied on force to become masters, owners, and controllers of our lives.
I think the president's words to say he's not a servant of the country, of the citizens, was completely misplaced, and it actually could point to his inner feeling.
The government spokesperson of Opondo says NRM will not be swayed by Besigye's sentiments.
But the president saying, nobody hired me. Even if you were not paying me salary, I would still do this job for Uganda. Because first of all, it is my job as a citizen to fight for Uganda. So I don't have to be paid. So in that respect, the president is right that he is not a servant.
That kind of statement marks of extreme arrogance and a sense of entitlement.
And for me, Ugandans need to inquire deeply into whether indeed President Museveni, in whatever he does, thinks about the Ugandan people first.
Democratic Party President General Norbert Mao says because of the president's long stay in power, he no longer values the constitutional mandate granted to him by the masses.
The constitution is now threadbare because of the power hunger of Yoweri Museveni. In my view, the president was out of order.
Yes, he serves Uganda, but he does not have to work for pay.
The president should stop being a masquerader. As long as he holds an office, he is a servant.
Other political observers also believe that President Yoweri Museveni's statement is a breach of the supreme law.
We have heard the president say he's not a servant of the people. So once you go down the path of disrespect of the Constitution, in essence, anything goes, anything is possible. So I cannot really second guess, but I would say it's one in a long train of abuses of the Constitution. And in future, I think we are seeing the age limit debate come up. So it's just a whole train of abuses.
Jingo Francis, NTV, Weekend Edition.